Being retarded gets you ahead of 99% of men. And I know that this title sounds weird or controversial or retarded in itself. Whatever adjective you want to place on this title, I understand, but at the same time, it's worth making a video about, only because I've coached so many men and I've been in my own head so much and stopped myself for a really long time from accomplishing my goals. I'm 35 years old, but when I was in my 20s, especially my early 20s, I was not taking any action at all. Then in my mid 20s, I was kind of taking action, leveraging financial investments and incentives and getting some sort of coaching. But I still really wasn't taking that much action, honestly. In hindsight, knowing what I know now in my mid 30s, I'm finally at a place where I can say, like, with certainty, I wasted years of my journey. I've seen clients that have wasted decades before working with me. And in a matter of weeks, we've made more progress than some of these guys have made in their entire lives. All right, I'm not gonna go too deep into my own journey or the clients in this video. There is an in-depth video in the description of this if you wanna know more about my backstory, the clients I helped, or how my coaching program could really help you transform your own life socially and dating. Link is down below for that. But let me just explain this concept to you, because after coaching 1,000+ men since 2019, what I see is there are, and this goes for the men that are already watching the content. I'm not even talking about the masses and like the sheep that don't even watch self-help or watch YouTube or are even trying to get better. The 95% of the world isn't even trying to do that. So those people are just so fucking lost. It's hopeless. I'm talking about that 5% of people that's actually watching men's self-help online. If you're watching YouTube channels similar to this one, you guys are already slightly ahead, but even you guys, and I'm really just talking to my younger self here, you do all of these different things that are based, like you have good intentions around wanting to get better, and that's why you're even watching this video to begin with. But you have this master plan that you're calculating out, when really, if I were to look at everything you're doing in your week, there is just so much bullshit fluff that is stopping you from doing the one or two actions. And those one or two actions are solely responsible for your entire progression at the things you want to get better at. It's like if you were trying to learn piano and all you did was watch videos of another guy playing piano. And then you talked to people about music notes, and you looked at books with different scales, and you think about music all the time, and you wake up and you journal about the music, and then you go meditate about the music, and then you go to your day job, and during your day job, you watch more videos on the music, and then you go to the gym, and while you're at the gym, you listen to a podcast on the musician who's been playing the music his whole life. And then you go to your grocery store, and then you come home, and it's 9 p.m. and now it's time that's the time you blocked out maybe for the music, or you're just so tired at that point, you just lay down and you watch YouTube of your favorite pianists. And you just do that on repeat. And then at the end of the week, when it comes down to it, and I ask you, and the thing is that you think you're getting good, you think you're getting better at piano this way, right? Because your whole day is, a lot of your time is spent around it. Granted, you have your own work and your own workout, and you hang out with your friends, and you eat clean, and you do these other things. But at the end of the week, if I sat down with a lot of you guys, I said, how much time were you actually pressing the keys on the piano? That actual amount of time was like less than an hour for the whole fucking week. Because you spent time sitting down at the table, you cleaned the piano, you were thinking about it, you looked for the scales, you tried to find the right song, you got tired, you went and grabbed an energy drink, you drank the energy drink, you played a little bit, your hand cramped, you were thinking about it, you took a break, phone call came in, you got distracted, you went and talked to your boy, you came back to it, you played a little bit more, and so an hour went by, but you only played the piano for 10 minutes. And then you did that two more times throughout the week. And it's like, how much time did you actually play the piano? Right? It sounds crazy. And that's bringing it back to the title of this video, is we're too smart for our own good. So our brain tries to overcomplicate the process. And you think you need to spend time cleaning a piano and watching videos on a piano and studying scales and talking to people about it and watching the podcast. No, dumbass, you don't. In fact, if you were just retarded with it and you said, I need to play piano, I will play piano, and you just played piano, you would get a lot better with the piano. Everything else beyond playing the piano is too smart. You're not keeping it simple. There's this phrase, it's like, keep it simple, stupid, right? And that's so aligned with this video, is that if you were just retarded with it and you just kept it so retardedly simple that you just did the action, that's better than anything else. I know so many clients that try to get better with social skills, women, and dating, and they have spent so much time studying this stuff, watching my channel, loving my channel. I have guys that comment on some of my videos. They're like, they'll make a comment, and I'm like, dude, like, I can just tell you're not even fucking approaching. Like, if you're trying to get better with interacting with women and you're not interacting with women and approaching women, why are you studying conversation techniques? Why are you studying flirting? Get the fuck out into the field and approach. That's it. You want to play piano? Play the piano. Press the key. Keep it simple, man. I'm not even going to make this a long video. This video is ending very, very soon because it really is that simple. This video is about to end and you think you need to go watch another video because you're on your break right now or it's the end of the day and you haven't learned enough shit. No, you don't need to watch another fucking video, dude. All you need to do is go do the action right now. You should write down on a notepad everything you did in your week, and then you should go recognize every activity you did that should be a lower priority task versus the action item that you want to do right now, and realize that that action item needs to be done before everything else. And this is where guys go wrong with it. They'll tell me, oh, well, I work all day. Okay, well, like, what's your work schedule? Yeah, I work 9 to 5. I work 9 to 7. Okay. If you work 9 to 7, there's a couple simple options. You either need to go out and socialize before you get to work. That means at 8 a.m. you need to go out and socialize if you want to get good at this. 8 a.m. or you take an hour lunch break and you go socialize during lunch, or at 7 p.m. you go straight to the mall or the busy cafe or the downtown area. I don't care where you go, but you're putting time into the skill set. Period. That's what it is. It's not you watch videos and then you go out for 30 minutes on Saturday. Or maybe you go out for 4 hours on Saturday, but you got one interaction and that went 2 minutes. No, keep it simple. If the goal is to get better with approaching women, you just approach. If the goal is to get better with piano, you're just touching the keys, man. I don't care about the podcast. I don't care about how much time you watch my channel. You're getting into the field and doing the thing. Anything else is overcomplicating the fuck out of this. It's what it comes down to, all right? That's the end of the video. If you're not taking enough action, it's probably because you don't have the right structure, the wrong mindset, and you don't have enough accountability. If you want help with those things, I can coach you. Okay, the link is down below. If you want to know more about my program, stop watching YouTube, click the link down below, and apply. It's really that simple, okay? Everything else is overcomplicating it. Keep it simple. Take the actions you need to do. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.